Dear family, friends, co-workers, neighbors, government leaders, and business owners of all countries, welcome to the Peace and Love YouTube channel. So here we have more updates. Please have a look, make your notes, and start doing the best you can so you can start having your points as soon as possible. All right? Okay, here it is. Remember, our work is for all countries, so please every day take some time to share those videos. Get 10 sentences with 10 links and send to everyone. All right? Okay, very good. We'll see you soon. Here are a few more updates. Thank you for your participation. Just a few pictures for Grandma to see. Come on, smile! Hi everyone, how you doing? Here we are at the beach. Oh, it's really windy today. Look at those waves. We have to do some prayers. You know, not many people at the beach. Today we came to another beach. Look at that. Very nice, beautiful, awesome day. Imagine all of us living right here at the beach. Beautiful, right? Okay, we see you soon. All right, enjoy. Work do everything you need to do, and come live here, close to the beach, right? All right, we see you soon, right here, by the beach of all continents. Here's Goiânia Ferreira from Florida. See you soon. Here we are going to show a few things that you can build with your children at the beach. So you can make, for example, a lake in one of the sides, of the city, like that. That you can make. Always about 10 centimeters tall, no more, no deeper. Okay, but you can't make like a castle or a city, whichever, with water all around, because that's not a good symbol for to keep any city surrounded by a huge, you cannot even draw like that, okay? So the sandboxes at the schools and also at the beach, all right? But yes, you can make like that, like a beautiful lake, so here's your city, you can make a beautiful lake, and you're gonna decorate. I'm just giving some examples quick to you. How are you gonna decorate? You can get little things, put all around, or you can get the buckets, with those tools. So every hotel gonna have some. You bring and bring it back. You bring and bring it back. At the end of the day, the family in charge wash them all to take the salt, and you're done. Okay, so when you put the sand in a bucket and then you come like that, with the sand wet, you can build a castle, a house, or a city, or many little houses. You can do that, You just put like a half of the bucket, you put sand, the top with water from the beach, you see? So you can do that. So that's how it is. You get from the bucket and you dip them slowly. You're gonna learn how to do it. We'll show better videos afterwards, okay? So, and then you can decorate whichever you find. You can put this little thing as the grass of the city or the hotel you live at, the apartment. So you can put dry ones, because fresh ones we're gonna bring, right? People that find them, the fresh ones, they get points. They can put in a bucket. Then we're going to show you how to prepare different types of seaweeds, because they're healthy. Dry ones you can use for decoration. So you decorate your city, for children up to 10 years old or so, right? Yeah, maybe even 12. We're going to let you know afterwards. When to make little cities, or houses. All right, so you decorate around, and basically it's like that. All right, what else I can say? So some places you're gonna have some pebbles. Some places you're gonna have shells, so you can put them all together on one side, or you can put them all around, whichever you believe, that's fine. You don't have too many here. I just want to already record those videos, because then we already have some information. So you can do like that, put them all together or put them all around that city. That's okay. Just not water around. But plants, you can also put all the plants in a certain area or all plants around. If you find little sticks, those little old seaweeds, that are a little taller. Let me see if I have. Yeah, so just those, you see? So you can stand them up, you can stand them up, and then you pretend it's little flags. If they have something already like that, you see? So you pretend it's flag, or some of them you might find beef or not. They might be rare, but you might find it. So that's how you're gonna do it, okay? All right? And you decorate your little space. That's how you're gonna do it. All right? Okay. The other thing, you can cover someone, but just the legs. Never, ever from the back button up so the person can sit, cover just a little bit. Let's say 10 centimeters on the top of the leg. Okay, but of course not an elder. Let's say up to 40 years old, those young parents, or children, teens, not children as well. Only 8 years old to 40 years old. You can cover the leg only, okay? That's another game you can do. So let's see which other game you can do. When you're playing tag, you can play tag, freeze tag. You can play that, and the other have to save. But always you have a reference. Reference is your bag. Whichever bag you have, that's your reference. You need a sheet, the sheet, your family beat sheet. Always is the same. Okay, so own name, like name. Bright colors as well. It's their own sheet. Okay? Alright, you can have 2 or 4 colors, such as 4 lines. No, because then, nowadays okay, because we have those strong colors each. But 1 color is fine. They just don't, they can't be like this. It's too close. So the kids are playing, we need some good reference. Once you have your bag, so they will know. These 2 things combined, they know. Because, for example, today we're in a beach, almost nobody. See? Almost nobody. But some beaches are full of people already. Okay? So the children, parents, grandparents, everyone knows where that sheet is. If your family is coming with you, such as the sibling family or the sibling-in-law family, right? So they can stay close by, no problem. Do not stay ever too close to the beach. That's important. Alright? So you choose an area. So here, for example, right here, this line about 2 meters from where we are right now, the sand is wet from high tides. So always your towel, a little bit like that, 2 meters or a little more, right? Because you're going to be looking for tides, right? Come up or down. Okay, of course, you just look, okay? All right, let's see what else you're going to do. The other reference is from the south. You don't play more than 40 meters from the towel, going one side and going to the other. So what you do, and you keep saying that we're going to the beach, because some children, even elders yourself, so you remind them those very important sentences, okay? During summertime, you have to leave by 7, and you can stay, you have to arrive to wait. From 7 to 8 is arrival time, you only stay 2 hours. for people to get used slowly with the sun and don't stay the whole day, sun the whole day. Summer months, only 2 hours, and you have to arrive before 8 o'clock sharp in the morning. Okay? For the afternoon team, you have to arrive from 2 to 3. I think that's reasonable. From 2 to 3, you can only stay 2 hours. So for those 2 years, that's the pattern we're going to have. Okay? After 2 years, we're going to let you know it's going to take 2 more years of like 4 hours pattern. Okay? And if that will be the permanent, yeah, that will be, I'll already tell you. 4 hours in the morning or 4 hours in the afternoon. So in the morning, after these 2 first years, you have to, until the end of these 2 first years, you have to stay only 2 hours. Okay? Alright, let me be clear. Or morning, afternoon, only 2 hours. So you have to arrive before 8 sharp, or you have to arrive from 2 to 3 in the afternoon. Okay? Alright, great. So you have that, you have your time established, because some people might be walking 5-10 blocks to get to the beach. You know, because we're not going to have buses too close by. We're going to offer the buses for people that live more far away, right? Makes sense. Everyone that lives close by, you know, up to 1 kilometer, maybe even 2, I don't know, in the future. But for now, 1 kilometer, if you live up to 1 kilometer, you walk. All right? It's important for everyone to walk. And you do not bring a bike to the beach. Okay, for everyone else, you're going to have these streets and the bus go, come back, go, come back. Maybe you have to walk a little bit until you reach that bus stop. That's normal. In any country, that's okay, right? That's how we're going to do it. Hi! Yeah, Griffin's resting. Let's go play. More people arrive, but that's not usual. Okay, so what else? So it's 40 minutes from town, you know, so you have to practice, not when you're at the beach. At the beach, you're already going to enjoy the opportunity. Practice in a park, you know, you have to keep practicing along the months, keep practicing, you know, so when you play, get the park location, such as a gazebo, or the water fountain, or the end of a basketball court, or anything you have that's easy for you, you know, or a tree, and you practice that. So the children, elders, yourself, they will know, you know, and you can even count, you know, in steps. You make big steps, you know, adults or older teens making big steps. That is 40 meters, and then you can tell in the beginning. You see that yellow towel there, you know, someone else's bag and towel. So that's your limit line. And some beach is going to have some flags, right, in the beginning, right? And you don't enter if it's purple. You do not enter if it's purple flag. So people that will live close by will be in charge of those things. In the beginning, for these 4 years, let's say, right, or maybe even 10, we're going to have those technology items that we already have, you know, and every 100 meters or so, there is a person in charge. They have already the pipe, and they put the flag right there. It's forbidden, of course, for anyone to put sand on that pipe. Okay, so the person come with that post, the person put their flag, they're in charge right there. So all those flags, those hotels that will be in charge, they're right across the street, the closest is across for each location. They're going to have all the colors of the flag. So the purple means something bad. You know, not to wind, because the wind is going to control with craters, not storms, because with storms you can everything that you can see in the sky or the waves, or you can feel, right, is a strong wind. You know, so you're in charge of it, right? This flag is for underwater concerns, such as sharks, jellyfish, you know, those harmful ones that burn, you know, when you're in the water, you know, or those tiny little things, I don't know how they call, you know, they like needles, they pinch, you know. I don't know if they're a type of jellyfish, you know, but not the regular one for sure. So, every flag is related to underwater. If it's a storm, you have to pray. You're not waiting for anybody else. If it's a hurricane, if it's a tornado, if it's a storm, if it's a strong wind like you see here today, I'm doing my prayers. But some things, of course, we need many people to pray together, right? Makes sense? We need many people. Okay? So these things are very important. It's related to underwater. For example, somebody leave the water, oh, I got burned, you know, they're gonna look. But then if you see another person, you know, one day when we don't have technology anymore, right? So it might be jellyfish, you know, might be something. Get off the water. You never believe just one person if it's a little tiny something. But if it's, you know, maybe two people, you believe. Of course, if it's a bite of a shark, you're going to trust the first person. Everything makes good sense. Need to, you know, you're just going to think. You know, I happen to lose something. Okay, so the other thing, if it's storms, very many storms happen in the ocean. Or from all this remodeling, logs are still in the water, not at the beach. Okay, what you gonna do? Can you take them away or you wait? Of course, if they're loose here, you leave it there for them to hurt people in the water next day or the same day. Then you carry that log. You always check that log because some logs find something in it or not. Check the log, safe to grab. Okay, and then what you're gonna do? You're gonna put in a safer location, very away. Like here we have the dunes. You see? That's what you're gonna have. That's what you're gonna do. Okay? All right. So you take the log away from the water. You know, and you put in a safer location. All right. What else? You can play regular tag, you can play freeze tag, those things are okay, you know, but you never ever gonna make your best speed at the beach. You know why? You can do it at the park. You know, you're playing with your teens, such as parents playing with the teens. They want to see who is fast, you play tag, that's okay. But not at the beach. Never ever at the beach, because at the beach you have to be safe. Maybe the water you think is a little more wet, but it's more dry. It's not really straight, it's slanted. Might come a strong wind will bring a stronger wave. So you don't want to twist your feet or your ankle or your leg. You know what I mean? You have to be smart. You just run to have fun at the beach, not to show you're great at speeding. You don't, unless it's a real competition, you practice for it, have people of your own age running straight, coming back straight. So the grandparents, for example, are there for you to go around. The grandparents come back. Those things you can do straight, but not with your own family. No, not that, okay? All right. So for swimming as well, you can do competitions with their own age group. Own age, we're going to give you the names. All right. So here we are, the innovator from Florida. Get ready, get organized. We'll see you soon. This is an example of a dock, how we're going to do it. Very simple, like that you can repeat over and over. What are you doing, Salu? So you see, very simple. So we are not going to have any ramp. We don't need ramps for anybody. So we're going to have proper stairs. Here it is. And some information with the name. All right, very good. See you soon. And every beach will have a shower, you know, 2 different ones. One taller and one more for the feet, okay? All right, very good. Here it is. And we're not going to have any trash. Yes, Griffin, a Salo, press.
Stop recording everything we do.
A bit, Salo, just for me to show here. So
Everybody
that's a
knows
good
what these
pressure. That's the one we're gonna have, you see? Because with pressure, so people, will get quick. The other thing, this is gonna be above ground, this cement. So we can do in concrete, 1 meter deep in the ground. And with this bar, little pieces of wood, like that, very simple. So easily we're gonna know, right? And where's the entrance? So people will wait for the others right there. No trash, as I said. Yeah, we're gonna have a picnic table, no metal, just wood. So gonna last forever. Here we are, and you can always bring something special to a table. See you soon. Get ready. Beach time for everyone. So of course you're not going to get flowers, for the beach day, right? Get shells or leaves, as I just told you. These grapevines here, that's how we call, this that I just got an example here, bring home. So if you have really a lot, and if you just live across the street, if you have more than your own garden, you can pick up a few, right, for that weekly living room table, the bowl with some flowers, that's okay. But if you just have a few, according to the season, don't take that. You take something else, such as those leaves. I just show you. All right, here we are. We see you soon. Thank you. Okay. Here we are, everybody. Martin County. So we just left the beach, and here we are. We came here for many, many years. They're making some remodeling here. So here's the boat area. Over there's a tiny beach, and to the front, over there's the tiny beach here. We went quite a few times, and over there it's deeper water for people to look at the dolphins, admire places. Here's a playground, and we have some gazebos. You see? That's what we have. Here it is. Oh, why they close that area? They closed that area. Oh, we're doing the job. Yeah, okay. Here we are, classes for boats. That's the beach area. And all the others are private beaches. So we came here many, many times. Bye-bye. Yes, and Griffin was little, Sally was little. Okay, everybody. Dear family, dear friends, come to visit us. Here we are at Martin County. See you soon. Nice people, sun shining all the time. Yes. Houses everywhere. That's the place we get out here from the park. There's a trail there. So here it is. Places. Moving up. Some houses we can see, some houses we can't. See you soon. Here's Dixie Highway and A1A combined here in Martin County, Florida. You see? Here it is. And they put these lights there. And they put some sidewalk every 50 or 100 meters. You see? So we used to bike a lot here in this area. We used to have some fun. See you soon.
And there's just
Here we are, my friends, US 1. You see, US 1. This is Martin County for you to have an idea. Okay, that's Seacoast Bank. This is Wells Fargo Bank. And up front we have Sprouts Supermarket, and over there you have some car dealers, many car dealers over there, you see. And here we have a pharmacy gonna close down soon. And here's Sprouts, Tables, Home Depot, you see. And Old Pottery. Those are some of the stores we have here. Commercial Plaza. Here it is. This was a school before. You used to teach there. Yes. Okay, everybody, have a great day. Alright, my friends. Yeah, that was the school I used to teach many years ago. 18 years old. 18 years ago, yes. It used to be the Atlantic preschool. Anyways. Okay, so now here we have a few pictures for you to have an idea about our days, our life. You know, I rarely take a car ride, maybe, you know, for some years, entire year didn't take a car ride. But anyway, some rare exceptions. Griffin's birthday, we took a car ride. Okay, so here we are with a little few pictures for you to have an idea about our reality here at our apartment here in Martin County, Stewart, Florida. All right, so that is Griffin's birthday. He was born here in Martin County, and today is his 19th birthday. All right, just for you to have an idea, here at the porch we are eating. You know, we took some pictures for grandmother, grandfather in Brazil. They still live over there. And here's Griffin driving his truck. And I hope he will be sustainable as well and won't have a car anymore, right? Because that's important for life. Anyways, so I hope I can convince him, do my prayers as well, because, you know, it's so easy to take bus when we need to walk, or, you know, even use a skateboard, right? Very sustainable, save money, and be strong and fit. Anyways, so here we are for you to have an idea, okay? So we appreciate your participation. So every day, please also do your own videos and also record your reality. Special birthdays, all birthdays, you record a little few minutes like I'm doing here. And record a few minutes where you're gonna go, you know, how you're going, if you're using a bus or if you walk in a park, a beach, you know, somewhere close by that you can save money. The main thing is for you to have fun. It's not how expensive this place you're going to, but that you play was so fun. We played tag, we played freeze tag. Griffin even did flips when Salo was sitting, you know, he did flips, you know, around, you know, on the top of Salo. It was quite fun, okay? So, this is a salad I made for Griffin's birthday. Griffin's 19 now, today. Alright, so that's how you do it. You get this, you slide, you know, here, you know, to tuck them in and make it pretty. Of course, wash your hands ahead of time, choose pretty leaves, and then you put a little something. That's okay. So you're gonna have only 2 cooked items, right? If you do in a pan, you can have 2 veggies, 1 pan, you know, and 2 other veggies in the other pan. That's okay. But this, if you're using, for example, the pasta or the rice to do this, and I did here, you know, so you're gonna do the same. That counts. It's 1 cooked item there, or 2 cooked items. All the cooked items count, okay? All right? Because that's how we're gonna do. And then afterward, after 2 years, and then we're gonna tell you, you know, if it's meat, be part of these 2 or not. All right? Okay, here we are. Here I put beets, but that's raw. I put a lot of onions raw. I add moringa, it's raw. I add pieces of this longevity spinach is raw. So I put a lot of raw. You just slide a little bed all the way, okay? All right, here it is. One more thing. Ideas for all of us. Cook what you have and get it done. So I just took a picture to show a few more things. So put what you have, what's your reality. That's all our menu is going to be like that. So I had the longevity spinach I got here from this community garden that I have been going to in our county. And this was the special fruit plate. That's the so just do different plates, if you're still with your family only, if you're going to a park, a public park, city park, yeah, you can bring transparent containers, just finger food if you're inviting people from other communities. So this, you cannot invite people to your own house, remember, to your own clubhouse. To your own clubhouse, at your own residential community, you can invite people that live there. This way we will already practice our positive, sustainable rules and guidelines, right? So, but if you go into a public location, that's fine, a park or a beach, right? You can bring up to 2 bags, just bring them in plastic container, of course. Never, you don't need a cooler. You don't need glass of any type, of porcelain of any type, and no baked cake. Remember that. So if you have some baked cake boxes, for example, pancake boxes you got from someone, we're not throwing food away. Remember that. Because people have many different things. They have cans, right? Everything we're going to use, what will expire first, and the worst things first, right? Such as those mixes. Make in other days and offers. So the birthdays will already be positive and sustainable, because you will get points for all those birthdays that you already don't have a cake. You're going to have everything else, fruits and veggies, but not a proper cake. Because so people of the family and friends going to start used to these practices. Okay? All right. And even pasta, you can do it, but not the actual cake. All right? So, and don't have a special plate in front of the person. That's another thing. Just put a few on a table and done. All right, very good. Everything we'll do, we'll start counting those points. And as we keep saying over and over, no disposable. If it's a picnic, you don't even have bowls or plates, just finger food, right? Okay, people wash their hands before, they eat. Those parks, beaches have bathrooms, right? Most of them, okay? Or you just bring a sanitizer, everybody sanitize their hands, rinse their hands at the beach shower, right? Or at the beach itself, you should be clean the water, and then people eat. Great. That in case if you're coming urban buses, you touch urban buses, then you have to wash your hands, disinfect your hand, one or the other, right? Okay, very good. So let's get organized, let's get going, and will be a gift to see you soon. Make a YouTube account, have it ready. Let's say a quick words about a spray that you can keep for bleach, for clothes. So according to the amount you have, if it's just for your family, if it's for the entire community, right? If you're in charge of the laundry room, so you're gonna put a little bit of bleach or a little bit more and the other half with water, right? And then people use on that weekend, specific once a month, so you just have to write here very big with permanent marker in bold, and you write on both sides, water with bleach. But you have to rinse off every day, otherwise you're going to corrode, because some of them are not that strong. Do not keep for the following month. So that's why you have to use that same day, because the bleach weakens, along the days when it has water, and also corrode the little metal that is here that you can use for spray. All right, so you take the wrap. This was a wrap for a stain remover for clothes. All right, so that it is, you have your bottom. All right. The other thing is that if you have any soap that's oil based, like as this one here, be careful because it gets everything dirty, you know, like the shower or the sink, because it's oil based, and then you have to keep washing. So all the bad soaps, try first, you know, and have an idea how they are, you know, so you won't have soap afterwards that do all this mess. Okay, use the worst first, the ones that are oil based and the ones that are the most chemical. All right, very good. We see you soon. Always keep all your toilet rolls, because we're gonna cut in half, or for some plants you even can leave them long, and you're gonna put in plastic containers, and that it is your natural tray for seeds, right? Okay, and then you're gonna put in a plastic container you have, right, with some holes in the bottom, and there it is. Very good, very sustainable. So keep them all. You flat them up and keep somewhere. Very good. We'll see you soon. The other thing is that you can also use those bottles for plant, you know, like for the sprays, different sprays that we can use, you know, so you use for your mixture and spray, and then you have your bottle. So that's why I'm not writing here, because that's the only permanent marker I got. I don't have any bright red or bright blue. Okay, so, and then you're just gonna write what's for, you know, soap for plants, okay? Or we can spray a few other things, right, such as chemicals, but avoid using these very big ones. This is just in case you really need for pesticides, you know. For the herbicides, the organic one, right, that it's okay. For our organic mixture for the foliage, you know, that's okay, you can use. So just write what's for, you know, organic mixture once a month, and then or pesticides. Remember, you know, some of them will corrode the little spring that's in there, you know, because some of them are not that strong. They're just simple aluminum there. All right, just write it down and get it ready. If you're gonna buy anything for your family or for the entire community, right, and everybody gonna pay a little money, such as the most basic things, soap, right, the clothes detergent, kitchen soap. So make sure you're ready in a new location, because people are not filling up huge trucks and bring those things, right? So make sure you are up to 200 kilometers from the beach. After that, we're gonna narrow down to 100 and then narrow down to a real point. Okay, so make sure anything that you purchase, if it's soap or bar soap, you know, or if it's a bunch of sprays, you know, because you're gonna make your baskets, or vinegar itself, right, in large quantities. Make sure you're ready at your new location. All right, let's get ready. Everybody, the organization launching day will be on August 24th, 2023, our year one. See you soon. The other things for your trash. Any trash you put in bread bags, very small bags, and you don't put 5, 10 staples, okay? You just put 2. If 2 is enough, put 2. And of course, use any scrap, right, kitchen leaves that are already yellow in your compost. You don't even bring to your kitchen. Already try to clean up at your own garden. All right, very good. Save everything, because that will be very important. Don't use bags, big bags you don't need. Don't use too many staples, okay? All right, very good. The other thing is that don't, you know, keep towels, underwear you wash in the bathroom. You know, if you have a chair like that, that's plastic, is better. If you don't, you use a hanger. You see, don't avoid the wood, because the wood. But if you're in a center of continent, all wood gonna be turned into mulch, so that's okay. You can hang something if the clothes won't be damaged, right? Don't hang white. But for example, if you hang a dark, that's okay, because the clothes won't get stained. But of course, don't hang white in the wood you don't know, because you might get stained. All right, so you're just gonna do the best you can. But even for after, it's forbidden to keep shower towels or hand towels or anything dry, or underwear. Those are the worst, because they get a little fungus, and until the day you wash, we don't want anybody with towels that smell bad, right? Or underwear that might give infection to people. So they have to dry really well. Hang them outside. If you have a porch, you have a porch. If you don't have a porch, you find a place in your house, or even inside the house, put the fan on, and they are dry, you know. So if you're using the fan during the day a little bit, or if you're using the fan at night a little bit, or the whole night, or the whole day, whichever is your reality, you know, don't waste. Turn it on when you need, right? And then all the clothes gonna be dry, because very important for us to dry the clothes fast as possible, so they won't smell bad. Or if you can, here in the United States, people don't do that, right? When it's community like this. But if you have your own house, you know, dry the clothes outside for the few days you're there, the few weeks until you move to the beach zone, up to 200 kilometers from the beach line. Very good. We see you soon. So very quickly, let me say, everyone going to demolishing and desert support city, you know, so they can leave even 6 o'clock in the morning, but not before, and they have to come back by 6 p.m. and not after. Why is that? For people to be home. When their children leave school, their children, their teens, they're home. So they have to be home. This is not back to the office of the location, it's bringing you back and forward, right? Okay, so such as demolition sites, it's not back to the office, back home. So of course they have to give about 20 minutes or so if they're driving on main roads and dropping off the workers, you know, so that's okay, but they have to be home by 6 p.m. You know, so for example, if the parents are working demolition, so they go, come back about an hour or so they can start, you know, working at 7 a.m., right? Okay, so, you know, for these people, they can stop at lunch to sit down and study right there 2 hours, and then they work the afternoon as well, and then they can study 2 more hours at their own homes. That we can do as well. So they can sit, because this work is hard. So here's 5 hours, you know, so here maybe 4 or 5 hours. That's okay, you know, they get more points. People that will do that, they get more points. Everything is based in points. So for example, if the parents are working out in another neighborhood or in a county, right, a neighbor county really close by, you know, that's okay, leaving time, but they have to be back 5 to 6. Yeah, that's the proper word, 5 to 6. So if anything happened, they still have 5 extra minutes, but 6 o'clock sharp, they're their community gate and already going inside. Why? Because it's not for the children teens to be alone with grandparents. Grandparents can even pick them up from school, that's okay, but it's not for them to be alone. Because parents are parents, grandparents are grandparents. They can help a little bit here and there, that's okay. Or they drop off or they pick up, but they cannot do both. So companies leaving really early, such as 6 a.m. in the morning, to be at the job 7. So parents, so they have to be by 5:30, right, at that city, you know, and so they can pick up their kids up to. So at the schools, they have to pick up by 5:50, no more, because 6 o'clock they have to close the school. The 5 department directs in charge of the afternoon, you know, but probably all of them together, they have to put the alarm on and leave, okay? So this is any place, so continents, cleaning up, demolishing and things, and also will be some demolishing places by the beach, everything with houses. Yes, we're gonna demolish, start demolish, so everybody will start going to buildings, you know, the best as possible, soon as possible. So here at these 200 kilometers here by the beach, all continents the same, they will also have places to demolish. Start with that, all housing, okay, all right. And if they need, they can build hotels, just the provisory hotels in bamboo, for example, or whichever they have the most, not concrete, not cement. It can be wood, right? It's okay, you know, so they can have maybe 4 floors, simple, you know. We have those hotels in the woods, right? Why we can't have in a city by the beach? It's just provisory because we are not building up to 2 or 4 years. Why is that? Because we have to make sure every detail, you know, it's really organized, everything, because we don't want to start construction, leave it alone. We're not doing that. When we start, we get it finished. We work, in a few months, everything is done, right? So when we will start, we will finish, okay? All right. Let me write a word, right? I'm so sorry. It's such a hurry to write so many things. Okay, so this is very important, all right? So all the houses by itself, such as they're family-owned housing, right? Single-family homes, and all houses, communities, yes, even that they're by the beach, start demolishing because people gonna lose points. Everything is based in points. It's the only way we're gonna be fair with everyone. It's in points, and then for people really to get going and move to hotels or to apartment buildings, 2 floors and above, right? That's okay. 2 floors and above, if it's sustainable, not those huge ones, very, you know, very big ones. No, sustainable ones. Not luxurious one, those we're gonna demolish as well. Those that are too big, just already move. If they can remodel, because some places, you know, they have those apartments that is just 2, you know, so they're very big, 2 per floor. Some of them is 1 per floor. It's okay if there is a way that you can make into more sustainable, you know, so then it's okay, that's fine. You know what you need 2 bedrooms, right? A living room for the kids, older kids can live there, that's fine, right? And you leave a kitchen. Some of them has such as big bathrooms, you know, or even sinks outside the bathroom, easily you can use to drink water, done. That is good enough. Because some luxurious apartments like that, you know, they have big bathrooms. So you just remodel a little bit, you know, as soon as they have a sink to drink water, that's fine, you know. So you turn 1 per floor into 4 per floor, okay, like that, all right. And you get the hallways, whichever is possible for them to reach the elevator, and done, all right. Okay, very good. And for everything else, we're gonna follow that pattern, the building pattern, right? Every 5 floors will be the kitchen. That is the same pattern for everyone. So every luxurious apartment remodel, every hotel remodel, and putting their bedrooms combined in a certain way, so the children won't leave, you know, the straight through the corridor, so that's okay. Even grandparents, it's okay, they can go straight to the corridor, grandparents, because everything gonna have cameras, nobody's allowed to leave, they have to be with their family. But for children, teens, and their parents, so they need to have 1 door for both bedrooms, 1 door, and block this door, because some apartments are already like that, you know, they're appropriate for children, you know. So because here you have that lock, the inner lock. Remember that nobody else have that key, you know, only the proper management, but nobody can come in. And here's the couple will be here, the children will be here, the children, teens. Some hotels even have a living room, but you are safe, you know what's going on, right? Okay, they never will leave that room. Or it's okay, you have the couple here, the children here, right? Because they need to go to school anyways, they have to go outside anyways, they have to eat out if they don't come. You know, no parent's gonna harm their own children. They have to come to eat. We're gonna see, gonna be attendance. They need to go attendance even on Saturday and Sunday. They have to go out and eat at those every 5 floors of those big buildings, right? As I said yesterday. So very simple. You know, whichever is the most appropriate, you know, keep it like that, you know. So luxurious apartment and also hotels, the main thing, they have one door for the whole family. And it's okay, the elders can have their own door going outside, that's fine, okay? If they have a bathroom, that's fine, right? To use, or they can use this bathroom here from the kids, right? Okay? So everything just make good sense. You need to have at least 2 bedrooms and a living, because everyone gonna have children or teens or teens. Okay, so it's 3 places to sleep. The living room, it's okay for whom? 5th graders. 5th graders and above. You know, because they can go to bed at 9, but everyone up to 5th grade go to bed at 8. All right. So in this case here, 8 years up to 5th grade, they have to sleep inside there because they're gonna keep this space here to study a bit more, to learn a bit more. The grandparents can be together here, but they cannot study at night here far away from their kids, leave them alone, no. But yes, if it's a very large room, and if they have here a table, right, to study on this room, then it's okay. They have a bathroom, so the grandparents can come and study to 10 o'clock, right there together, you know, their own parent, right, or parents-in-law of one or another. All right, then it's okay. They have a table there, they study very quietly because their kids are sleeping here. They have to be in bed. They are not walking around, moving around, okay? So, very good. And of course, if you have 3 proper bedrooms, you're gonna get more points. You have everything separate. Up to 5th grade. After that, doesn't count points. You already, that's fine. They can sleep right there in the living room. You finish your class by 9, right? And you can study at 10 because they need to rest. They need to sleep, okay? All right, very good. Okay, all right, we see you soon then. Thank you. All right, my friends, so this short video is about free emails. Be careful with some companies. This one here is really bad. I lost 2 emails. I had my documents there. I have also things for the organization. I have my personal ones and things for the organization, and I lost 2 important emails I had that I trust them, but they're not good. One day I went there, they were blocked. I could not, I contact them and they never reply. So I lost everything I had. So please pay attention. Go to Google. I have Google. You know, I lost one Google too, but not lately, for the last few years. So this is a good idea. All right, this is a good idea to go on Google. All right, so have a Google email. All right, because that will be better for you and not anyone. So you just come, sign up, already put your name, your organization, and not the organization, the area you are. You know, is the email for the organization that everyone that already, you know, can start doing that transition and have a proper email, as I'm gonna tell you here right now, okay? All right, let's get ready. Here it is. Okay, so let's talk about our emails. So the first thing, it's a little long, but we need a pattern, right? For all countries. So here it is. First, you put the wife. Second, you put the husband name first name, last name of both. You should be married, right? And then between here's come a dot. So wife first name, a dot. Husband first name, a dot. Last name of both, a dot. And then city you live right now, a dot. Because you know you're planning to move, but you didn't move yet, so it's okay. Put the city there, complete name of the city. And then 2 initials for the county, you know. If it's 1 word or 2 words, put the initial, a dot, you know. And then according to what you believe, you know, what is used already, you know, because all counties have some shorten up, right? In all countries. So just do the best you can. Some countries maybe they don't. So just put 2, only 2 initials here, a dot. And then the whole name of your country, you know, 2 words only. Those countries that are too large, you know, Republic of this and that, and then comes the name, right? So then you don't do that. Just put the most important words, such as Congo. Put there, Congo. It's to Congo, right? And then you just use the word that's most appropriate. 2 words only, okay? All right, a dot. And then choose a number, an even number, because we work everything within even numbers, right? Can be today's date, can be your wife or the husband's age, or can be the day you met, the day of your marriage, or why is that? You need to just choose a number, okay, positive number. Because some families have this last name here, thousands and thousands of people of that country have the same exact last name. But they live in different states. They are not even related to each other anymore. You know, it was one day 500 or even more years ago. So that's why to narrow down. So when you start doing that, because with time, you know, many people will have that last name. So, and this is for the organization, for us to know where you are and start getting organized this way. All right? Perfect. Here you do not need a dot, and then it goes already at gmail.com, because Gmail right now is the best because they have the Google Doc. All right? Okay, so that's important. So you keep all your documents, important documents that we are asking for the last 10 years, right? We have other videos talking about all the documents, the rentals that you pay, the taxes, you know, everything, your income, everything. Why? Because you're going to start printing those very important documents. Don't put it there and forget it. Keep it there. But don't forget it. As you start receiving them, choose a day of the week that's good for you. Every Tuesday, every Wednesday, or you know, or Friday, or Sunday, Saturday, the library is open. You go and you print those documents. You can even make them smaller, up to 8. You know, all right, up to number 8, the font number 8, Arial. Okay, that's what we are doing for everyone. Font Arial number 8. For us to have consistency, all right? So this is very important. Keep everything. If you're still using another email, it's okay until end of July, until the organization launching day, it's all right. You know, so you have 2 places you keep in your documents. That's okay, no problem. Okay, just be careful. You don't have this new email. People looking, so always put your hand. You're gonna type in, put a piece of paper. Cover your password, you know, cover your password. Even cover from the screen of the laptop using, cover from the roof, from the walls, because, you know, we have cameras in many places. So people won't know your password. Okay, it's the same as your debit card. Change the password for everything you have, every 2 months, every 6 months, change everything and cover. If you're gonna use a debit card, you cover with the other hand, cover with your head, you know, you lean over, cover, and then you type the password, the PIN number for your debit card. All right. And here at this email, you're gonna keep everything that you already have. You have pictures from your records book, you know, because this way you take pictures of your cell phone, but as soon as you are at that location, what you do, you print the documents, the most important ones, all right? Okay, not the whole records book, because you already have the records book, but one and other that you feel that's important, you know, such as a start day, you know, that got everything organized, a very few, okay? All right, so you're gonna get everything from the last 10 years. That's for everyone, and business owners go more, right? They go to 20, or when they really open that business. If you have 2, 3, 4 business along the decades, you have to be organized for 20 years. That's different. But for family, it's 10 years. The other things for buildings that you purchase, you know, you're in a real estate. The same way, you know, so you're gonna have papers. Okay, how much was worth it? You know, because some people in continents, right, they're moving to the beach areas of their continent, right? 200 kilometers. Or they can move to other countries, that's okay. If they want to help with deserts, right? Or demolition, you know, okay. So, until the organization launching day, yes, you move up to 200 kilometers. Then we're gonna narrow down afterwards. But if you have a building, okay, you have the deed, or you have a mortgage, it's all right. You're gonna count how much is worth it now at your location, place you live. Later, we're gonna get the points according to the organization for everyone established exactly the same for all countries. All right, but you're doing this part now. This is after. Okay, this is now. All right, you're gonna write it down how much is worth it, right? Okay, and where that money come from, because those things I'm already telling you here, but they're gonna be asked by the Peace app afterwards. I got from my job, I got from an extra job, or I purchased with my wife, or the other way around. You know, I purchased and then the wife completed, or the husband completed, or I purchased when I was single and we completed as married afterwards, or whichever is your reality, you're gonna say where that money came from. For us to know that on a future, on a Peace app, you know, you can say a half, is just an idea, came from bad things. Selling alcohol, nicotine, tobacco, you know, all these things, you know, or even pharmaceutical. And the other half, for example, was from another job or a supermarket that you have combined. Whichever is your reality, you're just gonna do the best you can. Start thinking now in a paper. Maybe 20% was this, maybe 80% was that, and then another 10% was from this. Whichever is your reality, where the money you purchased, that real estate or that business came from, okay? So this way you're gonna start being organized at your own records book, you know, with notes and everything. When you have the Peace app, you know, as soon as we're gonna launch our organization, we're gonna have the Peace app and people will start filling it up with things. Then you don't have to spend time thinking, you know, making math, calculations. You already have everything set up. You understand? Great? All right, let's get going. Right, so for everything that you will demolish, you know, such as locations that it is located in the center of continents, everyone is moving out, right, towards this 200 kilometers. But we need a pattern for everyone. So if you have any business, any type, or realtor, you know, okay, so you have that. So you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna do 2 days cleanup, 2 more days for the accounting. The rest you can bring home to complete something, but you cannot continue at that location, right? That location you can reopen when you already have the proper guidelines, right? You're already a peace and love organization site, but only if you are on this 200, because everyone else you have to close down entirely. So that is why you're losing that, but it's okay, you're gonna get in points. If how much was honest money? 50%, 80%, 90%. Just try to already figure out, but you're not opening any location a cent of the continent. Everyone it's moving towards the beach areas that is 200 kilometers away from the first street right there, okay? All right, so this way start making your notes, and print your documents, make your notes on your family records book, right? Or if you have a big business, have a separate records book. You know, if a large business, a lot to calculate, of course, you're not going to combine here with the family records book. Do another one. But if it's something easy, very small, you have such a home business or something very small, a small office or a very small store, if you don't need the whole book, no, so you can use a few pages right here. All right? Okay, so that is how, because we need a pattern for everyone. The other thing I'm going to say, it's about the Peace app. The Peace app is for us to put points, right? So if you know, suddenly you start to filling up suddenly, because we have to do this, you know, for safety reasons, everything gonna be deleted. You just go quick, you already have your notes, everything here. You know, you just go to the teacher's training. Hi. You go to the teacher's training, you see the information right there, and then quickly, much quicker, you're gonna fill up every little page, because we need that. If you answer one or more questions wrong, you know, or just for safety reason, everyone gonna have that deleted, maybe once, twice, or even more often, because when you go back, you quickly already have in your head the information. So you're gonna get what? You have one person, so you have a meetings, right? The evening, 20 minutes meeting, right? Family meeting, right? Okay, so evening family meetings. So how are you gonna do that, right? So you have Monday to Friday, right? So we have 5 days, and then the next week you have 5 more days. So you just get 1 day per person, 20 minutes you should to fill up everything for each person. And then Monday, 1 person, done. Tuesday, you know, you get 1 day for each person of your family. So, you know, in 2 weeks, you're supposed to finish the entire Peace app. 1 page per person. Remember, I told you from the time they were pregnant, you know, their mother was pregnant, it was a good pregnancy, was relaxed, she ate well, she walk or work out a little bit, right? All this basic until today. That on the future gonna be the, I guess, you know, we do until end of December for everyone, end of December. So we have a pattern for all families of all continents. Okay, so we have the organization launching day in August, the Peace app gonna start working, and maybe we'll have about 2 times that everything gonna be deleted, and then, you know, it's okay, because quickly you get 1 day for each person from Monday to Friday at this evening family meeting after dinner, right? After dinner at the clubhouse, right? Done. And we are ready here, you know, this skyscrapers, right, that we said every 5th floor and everyone finishing 0, will be the kitchen, right? The kitchen for all these communities, right? For all the following numbers, right? And then next, for everyone that lives above, remember I talked about that? Okay, so this will be called the clubhouse, not the real clubhouse. Gonna be the kitchen or cafeteria, cafeteria of that community. We're gonna figure out a better word after, but for everything that on previous videos we kept saying clubhouse, clubhouse. Clubhouse is usually for residential communities, right? Smaller buildings, or even a little larger. But the real salon here for parties, remember once a week we celebrate the birthdays? So that people, they can do this together, right? Makes sense. And the families that have someone related to them will come here. Not everybody, gonna be hundreds of people, right? Okay? But the ones that are related, they have that special brunch on a Sunday, right? Fourth Sunday of the month for everyone that have the birthday on that entire month. All right? Very good. So this is the party, birthday party. And here in a regular residential community of any type, the same way, only will come for that special brunch, people related to them, right? But if it's everybody, then it's okay. It's different, it's more open, right? If it's more people, then everybody gonna eat on that time, because you can't have hundreds of people eating. Maybe 100 or so for the birthday, right? And then the others eat before, I guess. Yeah. On that day. Yeah, on that Sunday. So the birthday people, let's do earlier, right? Okay, so they will eat 10 to 11. Yeah, here's the birthday people. Birthday with their families, they invite. And then the regular brunch, I think that's perfect. Keeps the same time, 11 to 1 p.m. for everybody else. This way is not too crowded. It's their birthday. They invite who they want. So being on this pattern of residential communities or being in a Skyriser, this special salon for parties, that's how we're going to do it, okay? I think that's really good. And they even eat. Well, they have 1 hour to eat instead of 30 minutes, and they go out in the afternoon to have some fun, park, beach, right? Okay? And for everyone else that they didn't invite, those birthday people didn't invite, they will have the regular time. So anything left over here, of course, they can bring to here, okay? If happen, we're not going to fill up many tables with many things. No, just the perfect amount you're gonna eat. If it's left over little something, of course, you're gonna keep and put in a refrigerator, use next day. In the case the parties here and the Sunday brunch, I think Sunday brunch can be combined as well. No, I think regular Sunday brunch gonna be at their own kitchens. Here's just that birthday on the same time. Birthday. 10 to 11 only for the families they invite. Yeah, that makes sense. If they have a little something left over, because should be really plan ahead and, and then you bring back. The other thing I want to say, at this birthday tables, you're going to have some platters, right? Some rectangle, like some like that, to make it pretty. So let's just give an idea, something like that. Here's the table, right? Okay, so what happens is you're gonna calculate the best as possible, the exact amount. You're not going to have one of these platters as the cake for everyone. You just make them beautiful with the fruits, some veggies, decorate them nicely, because you're not going to have cake with flour anyways. Okay, so you decorate them and people gonna stand right here. Everyone else gonna stand right there. So we know who is the birthday people, right? And sing to them. If it's just a few, you can even say their names with the song. If it's many, you just sing a song for everybody, right? Because maybe this person like this person like that. So we're not going to have one, and it's forbidden to have candles. They're not safe. They can burn things, and things happen before many places, all right? So this way is not one specific here. Just make all of them beautiful and special, and people gonna eat according, of course, to how many people you have. So you will ask already, and people need to tell ahead who they are going to invite 4 weeks before. 4 weeks before, so that is plenty. So they already have the confirmation which family members or maybe a neighbor they want to invite. That's okay, right? Okay. And nobody else come if they don't live there. You see, for example, these people at Sky Rising having their little birthday day, 10 to 11, so they can talk and eat, like it's a little party day, right? Not wonderful party, huge party, but it is. You can eat for an hour and then you can be outside, if there are benches outside, they can talk a little bit more or already go quick to their beach or park in the afternoon, whichever it is. But on this location, do not come any family member, friends that do not live there. And here, the same way, this type of small buildings, right? Or even houses, if you didn't move yet, if that's your reality. Nobody come to this clubhouse, even that's a birth, even that's a family, if they don't live there. If you want to do a special birthday with your own family and buy your own food, then it's different. You go to a park, you go to beaches that you can do that. And then you bring your own food and then you have your own family right there. Okay? So you go to a fun park and pay, or you go to a nature event and pay them because they have to do their own food right there. The only places you can bring a little something in a bag and prepare to your own house is park and beach. But for fun locations, you have to purchase right there, whichever they offer. Salads, right, a simple meal. Nature events, the same. Or if you're going to a restaurant, the same. Or if you're going to a hotel, the same. The food needs to be prepared over there, all right? With their own kitchens that will be proper regulated and checked, right? Okay? So for this, you can bring little something, nothing huge. This is considered like a picnic. You're not bringing huge amounts or anything, and you can only bring finger food, no plates, no bowls. So for the park and the beach, it's okay. You can bring some veggies, things that are hard, strong, some fruits, right? And then you serve to people. Whichever fit, maybe in 2 bags or so, right? That's seem reasonable. You cannot waste, you cannot bring anything back. It needs to be sustainable. You eat, as a picnic, and you come back. Park, you're gonna use these picnic tables, right? And beach too. Most beaches already have a picnic table. All right? So it's sustainable. You cannot bring any disposable. You can bring 1 or 2 towels for 1 or 2 picnic tables. No more than 2 picnic tables, because this is not for huge parties. This is for a fun time and can fit many people there in 2 picnic tables. Some is standing up, some can sit down, right? Okay, all right. If you want a little more special, then you go to fun places, fun parks, and pay their food, the restaurant food. Nature events, pay the restaurant food. Restaurant, pay for their food. And if it's a hotel, pay the restaurant food. All right? Very good. Here we are. We see you soon. I'm sorry for all the scribbles. We're going to type everything and make maps of everything after we really need. So we need volunteers. So please help us out if you can, because it's coming our conference and we have now to focus on the conference. We can't keep explaining things. So if you have few minutes, few hours a week, please let us know. Send us an email. It is natureevents24@gmail.com. All right? And if you have any donation for us, just send Western Union. You can use Walmart to Walmart, and that's the same email. WenaFerreira24@gmail.com. Send the receipt over there so we can receive it and cash over here. And you're going to know exactly when we receive. We send an email back to you. Thanks so much. We see you soon. Alright, so remember when you have this new email that I said, first the wife, then the husband name, then both last name. Okay, I forgot to say. If you are single, of course, you just put your name and your last name with the dots. If wife and husband have a different last name, so it's okay, you put wife first and last, husband first and last. All right? Because maybe you're not married yet, maybe you're living together, or you wait for that 10 days, get married, and then you open, because then you don't have to open another email again in 4 weeks or 8 weeks from that day you starting this, right? Go get married. If you are married and maybe have different names, already go. Apply to your courthouse that you have at this time there. Don't pay lawyers. Every courthouse of most of the countries you can do yourself. You just have to ask, call again and ask, call from another phone, ask ask someone to ask that question. Get the questions, because many cases, even here in the United States, people pay thousands of dollars to lawyers, but every form is online. You just have to learn how to do it. Look again, ask a question to someone, and you do it yourself. So you have the same last name before you open this email, so you won't waste time. Get all your documents, keep there, and have one day of the week you're going to print everything you have done on that week, all right? Important documents. Very good. Get ready. We'll see you soon. Alright, so remember I said here that your Peace app will be reset. So for everyone, all families of the entire planet, we have to do 2 times. We just don't know when we're going to do that. To be reasonable, as soon as most families will have, and we're going to do that. Reset. Why? It's not to be mean. Don't think that's to be mean. But we have to do that 2 times, and some people might even will need to do 4 times, for people to memorize those points on their head, so they will quickly know the answer. Even for children 8 years old and above, not the younger ones, but for children 8 years old and above, for them to know. Okay, my infancy was like this, like my pregnancy was like this. My infant, my infant days, the infancy was like this and that. The person will know. Some would remember, since they're 3, 4 years old. Some don't, but it's okay, for them to learn. Everyone 8 years old and above to know. So quickly, in 2 weeks or less, if you have 6 family members, you're going to finish on that Monday. So this is not to hurt anyone. It's for people to know how things were, how to do, or even buildings they purchase. How much, this and that, who helped, who didn't. Even for disposable. From pregnancy, from infancy, until nowadays. How much you use, how many years of your life you use or not. To be reasonable, okay? So people will really quickly memorize things in their head, and they're gonna be ready. So they can, as soon as they finish these 2 times, they print the final, their final documents, right? Gonna be many pages, and then they're ready to do what? To register with the organization. So for sure, already spec 2 times, somewhere gonna be deleted, maybe more. All right, so those are for the previous points, okay? And then until the end of December, I think that's a good pattern for everyone. Until the end of December, what they did so far. And then for every family of the whole planet, January 1st and on. All right, Very good. Get ready.